Hello, welcome back to ManVFilm. I'm a little bit late with my Arrow announcements, but that's because I've been kind of busy. But now I'm in the movie cave. I got the Wu-Tang hoodie on, and I am good to go talking about the latest Arrow releases, of which let's just call it as it is. It's a pretty outstanding month. After several poor months, we've now got a rather great one. Let's just dive in to have a look at some of the re-releases that are coming out. So first up, we've got the Demons UHD. These are coming individually. Interesting fact about these, they are coming with Blu-rays as well. I'm really tempted in selling my limited set of Demons and picking up these individually. I like the idea of having the Blu-rays, and I hate the case that Demons comes in. So there's the cover art for it there. I'll have a little look at the extras. It's the same extras that's on it. It's even got the booklet. You're really not missing out much if you missed out on the limited edition. These are out on the 5th of July, and we'll just jump into Demons 2, which is much the same. There's the kind of artwork. It's coming out as well on the 5th of July, £25 each. Not too bad. I'm not too sure if the 10% discount still operates on pre-orders. If it does, can someone let me know in the comment box, because there's a couple of titles this month I am really tempted in getting. These are pretty outstanding thus far. Now on to a new movie that's coming out, a kind of low-budget indie movie, Threshold. I don't know much about it. Again, £18. That's very pricey. A 5th of July release. Again, this is coming on to the Arrow Video channel, and I've got a funny feeling that it's coming in May. I may be wrong. It's been known to happen, actually. My wife tells me often that I'm often wrong. But this one, I'm not too sure about. I will definitely check it out on the Arrow Video channel. I'm not buying that. Damn phone. Hey Phil, I'm recording here. Sorry about that. Let's go on. So Threshold sounds interesting enough. I know they've got a wealth of commentaries. I've seen Arrow retweeting things from the filmmakers. It's just £18 for a new unknown entry. I just don't know. I'm not too sure. Now on to something that I'm completely oblivious of. Now, I know this is kind of like a Japanese take on Gollum. That idea is a trilogy of movies, hence the title, the Daimajin trilogy. I'm probably butchering that. Apologies. This is coming out on the 26th of July. It's got a street price of £45. It's got the 3 movies in this: Daimajin, Return of Daimajin, and The Wrath of Daimajin. Now, you look at the image here. Let's see if we can blow it up a little bit. Wonderful art. I'm so sold on that. It seems like a kind of kaiju-ish. The box looks remarkably big there, so it will be nowhere near that. It's nice to see that it's on 3 discs rather than squeezing it onto 2. I know nothing about this one. I don't want to look at trailers. I don't want to read too much about it. It's got my attention. Guys, gals, let me know if you know anything about these. Eric, I'm looking at you. If you happen to see this video, I know you're the master of Asian movies, and you'll let me know. The extras aren't extensive, but ultimately, I just want to see the movies. Now on to what I'm going to classify as my favourite release this month, and that is Vengeance Trails. 4 classic westerns Blu-ray. I just got a kick for spaghetti westerns again. Look at the names. There's one there I don't know, but we've got Lucio Fulci, we've got Massimo Dalmato, and Antonio Margaretti. And of course, the one I don't know is Maurizio Lucidi. Never heard of him, but man, I am sold on this. It's expensive at £55, so I'm hoping that drops a little bit. 50 would be great, 45 would be better, because I am cheap. So we've got Fulci's Massacre Time, Lucidi's My Name is Pecos, Delamano's Banditos, and Margaretes, and God Said to Cain. All from like late 60s to early 70s. I am stoked for this. I cannot wait. We've got 2K restorations of all 4 films. We've got, there's some extras here, alternate US dub for Massacre Time, great. Documentary, interview with Franco Nero, always, and George Hulton. Franco Nero and George Hulton in the same movie. That's exciting for me. This too, we've got 4 discs, which is always a good start because we've not seen that before. Where they've crammed the movies onto multiple discs. The extras are interesting. We've got My Name is Pecos. We've got an interview with George Eastman, whom I really like as well in these ones. And we've got a commentary here by Kat Ellinger for Banditos, which should be interesting. She's always great. And yeah, it's all about the movies for me. Let's have a little look at the packaging here. It looks stunning, and because of the frame of mind that I'm in, do you know, I really like the Banditos cover art there. It reminds me of the old Arrow window box releases, so that looks stunning. I'm buying this. This is the one that I am definitely going to get. It just looks so amazing. It's what I'm in the mood for. Look at the things. Look at these. Oh, there's alternate artwork. You know, I love this kind of artwork as well. That's probably my favourite of them all. Klaus Kinski. There's a box. This came at the perfect moment for me, and is one that I'm truly excited about. And now on to the last one, which I know a lot of people are really excited about. There's both a Blu-ray and a UHD, and that is of True Romance. Now, this is the Blu-ray release, and it's much the same as the UHD, which we'll jump into as well. So the True Romance one that comes out the 19th, the 7th. Did I say when Vengeance Trails comes out? 26th. And it's £25 for the Blu-ray. It's £30 for the UHD. £30 is creeping up there for a price title. Let's jump into some of the extras. So we've got a kind of thick, rigid case. We have the booklet, poster, art cards, which pointless, any single disc. I would be more excited about the Arrow releases if they just came with standard Blu-rays as well. It can't cost that much extra to include them, and it just kind of allows people to future-proof their collection if they don't have 4K and want to pay an extra couple of bucks to get that disc. I love True Romance, but, and it is a but here, the amount of releases they're releasing for this is ridiculous. So you get the Blu-ray, you get the UHD on Arrow. If you nip over to Zavi, you can pick up the Steelbook, with a slipcase variant. That's 4 editions of the same movie. 2, I can understand because it's UHD and it's Blu-ray. The Steelbook case just feels like the gouging of the fans yet again by Arrow. This is a firm favourite of mine. I would love to say that I'm ordering this, but honestly, my money is going to Vengeance Trails first, and if I can, the Daimajin trilogy, which just looks awesome. And even if I can sell my Demon set, I would consider getting the 2 UHDs for that as well. It's one of those interesting months where I could see myself getting most things that they're releasing. And in case you think I forgot, I have not. Let's jump into another UHD this month, which is the Cat o' Nine Tails, which I almost forgot. So the artwork is better this time around. I think it may be cheaper than... No, it isn't. It's the same as the Bird with the Crystal Plumage. I love Cat o' Nine Tails. It comes in this UHD package, which transports over a lot of the extras that was on the others, and some pointless art cards here as well. And they've learnt their lesson from the Bird with the Crystal Plumage, and we are now getting the alternate artwork here again, limited edition. So you've got the limited edition Cat o' Nine Tails, you've got the ultra limited edition Cat o' Nine Tails. £30. It's one of my favourite Argento movies. If I hadn't got it already, where it is right... Do this. There. Cat o' Nine Tails. 2 versions from Arrow already. Do I need a third? I don't think so. Which is a shame. I do love this artwork. I think it's really nice. Well done on that. The original artwork is really lovely. 4K UHD, which I'm sure looks amazing. Hopefully there's no production images issues with it. But it's a whole bunch of releases from Arrow. We'll just jump over and see the full thing, so you can see which countries they're coming out on. Demons is just UK only. We've got the Dimension, which is all regions, so that's good. There we're talking about the True Romance. The Steelbook is nice. The Steelbook with slipcase is nice. And those include the Blu-ray as well. Tempting. And then we've got the Blu-ray of True Romance, the HDR True Romance, Vengeance Trails, and Cat o' Nine Tails. I'd love to know what you think of this month. Like I said, Vengeance Trails, top for me. Dimension, which is a weird second because I know nothing about it. True Romance, a possibility, but that's a lot of coinage to drop. They think they've really done great this month. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting release schedule. I think they've done really well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 titles on UHD as well, which is probably the most I've done. I'm super excited. I'd love to know, what are you buying? What would you, versus what would you like to get? How can you afford to buy all of these titles in 1 month? Maybe I'll have to sell the house and move to a smaller one. I'd love to know your thoughts on these Arrow releases. Let me know in the comment box below. And I'll see you next time for more wallet gouging release schedules. Bye.